DynamoDB is a managed NoSQL database service from AWS that supports both document and key value store models. Amazon touts both its scalability as well as its flexibility, and the way they've developed DynamoDB makes it obvious that these are major benefits to choosing this service. Dynamo's managed service is quite different from RDS, which we covered in the last module. When storing data in DynamoDB, you don't have to worry about how large your elastic block storage volume is or which EC2 instance type your database is running on, like you would with RDS. With DynamoDB, you just pay for how much you store and how often it's queried, and everything else is taken care of by Amazon. The core structure in DynamoDB is a table. Since the concept of a database, which is typical in most other database types, has been abstracted away, the table is your root point of data storage. Each table needs a primary key for partitioning and indexing the data, and can optionally have secondary indexes as well. Probably the most important aspect of a table is its provision throughput capacity. This is the amount of reads or writes per second to provision your table with. Each read-write is limited to 4 kilobytes, and any request above that size will consume extra read-write units. Since DynamoDB takes care of provisioning resources for you, this is how you right-size your database for your expected usage. Pricing for DynamoDB tables depends on the provisioned throughput capacity and the amount of data stored. As usual, pricing is different per region, so we'll look at just the Oregon region for an example. For data stored, the first 25 gigabytes are free, and it's entirely likely that you may not use more than that. If you do use more, however, it's only 25 cents per gigabyte per month. Provision throughput capacity is where most of the cost for DynamoDB lies. Every 10 write capacity units will cost 0.65 cents per hour. Read capacity is cheaper at 0.65 cents per hour for every 50 read capacity units. This means if you provision a DynamoDB table with 10 write capacity units and 50 read capacity units, the cost will be 1.3 cents per hour. This turns out to be around $10 per month, which is fairly in line with what a smaller EC2 instance will run you for the same time period. With DynamoDB, however, you're guaranteed extremely high performance with your queries, no matter the read-write units that have been provisioned.